What is good? Welcome to a very hectic vlog. So I am out of my house that I owned for 2 years. I sold it up on a whim. It was a good seller's market. Sold it, thought I would be able to find something. Time went on. I had to quickly get out. So found a rental in the last week and we moved in. So this place is cool. Not as cool as my old house, but the idea is Morgan and I, the reason I sold my house is because Morgan and I want to start fresh, new, in our own place with things we want in the house rather than her just moving into my house. That doesn't seem very great when you're talking about starting a new life together. So I hired movers, moved all the stuff in here. Quickly give you a tour. Boom, little breakfast nook. This place is a little bit older. Bathroom here, great room, you know, a lot of boxes. I got the master this way. Everything's a mess. So my old house was 4,100 square feet. This house is 2,900 square feet. My old house had a pool. This house has a hot tub. So again, a little bit of a downgrade until we find a place, some land where we want to build, or if we can just find this amazing dream house. We want a place where we could have a home gym. We want about 4,200 square feet, a boat garage. So backyard for Hobbs is still nice. It's still big. Ping pong table came. You know that's a must. Again, a cool big backyard. The thing I like about this spot, no neighbors can see into the backyard. So when Morgan's out here tanning in her Australian thong bikini, the neighbors won't be peeping over. Just kidding, they didn't in my last house, but they probably were like, ugh, that girl needs to put on some clothes. We're in Utah. Hot tub over here, cool hot tub, really cool view of the city. So it'll work. It's a 6-month rental. Hopefully in that time, we either find some property that we for sure want to build our dream house on, or maybe we find a house that will check off all the boxes. So my life is just absolutely crazy. I'm leaving to Boise tomorrow. I broke my Polaris. In the last vlog you guys saw the Polaris, I broke a wheel on that, so that's getting fixed. Supplements. We're actually gonna go to the gym and work out here. I'm gonna get a meal, trifecta meal. Trifecta's been saving my ass because I haven't had any time to prepare meals or do anything. So we're gonna get a trifecta meal. We're then gonna go work out, get some pre-workout from the new supplement range, try a new flavor, and just about maintaining. In this crazy time, like getting to the gym and just doing something, even if it's 30, 40-minute workout, it's gonna be better than nothing. Because with all of this craziness, in the past, I might be like, oh, I need to get the whole entire house unpacked, and then I would get overwhelmed and I wouldn't work out and I would just be stressed. Now it's like, okay, do what you can, take bites. Take bites. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And what I mean by that is when you got a ton of things going on in your life, all you can do is what you can do, and that's one bite at a time. Do one thing at a time. I still need to work out. I still need to exercise. I still need to eat properly. You do the best you can, and then you have to be okay with it. On that note, let's get ready to go to the gym. Welcome to the vlog. Ready to do this? Just got to the gym, trying to get in that state of mind right there. We got Jake and Brody down there working out already. We're gonna join them. Hey Mitch, you ready to take over the filming duties?
Yeah, man.
All right, you want this camera?
I'll get mine.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Started, yeah, I got Hobbs hair on me, bro. I'm a dog dad, okay? You ain't know a thing about that, Mitch. You got no responsibilities in your life. You're 21, I'm just kidding. We are hitting an upper body day. So training is, I've been golfing a lot, as you can tell in this beautiful, beautiful tan line there. So we're doing chest and back though today, followed up by some conditioning. Everything we do is not just training for looks, it's also training for athletic ability. So my whole life is this balance of wanting to look a certain way and wanting to be able to function and train a certain way. So all of our training programs kind of embody that. At Fitness Culture, we have a swole program, lean program, athlete program, power program. So we kind of then emphasize, put a little micro influence on all those other little things, but every single program we have is designed to get you stronger, designed to get you more mobile, designed to get you more powerful, but then like I said, depending upon what your micro goal is, we can help that out and go more into depth with that. So today, we're gonna be doing a swole program, which is just superset chest and back, and then we're gonna get after a little conditioning. Simple, right? Follow along, let's go. All right, so we've had 2 warm-up sets. We're now just working into our, we're now getting into our working sets, going 12, 10, 8, neutral grip, incline dumbbell press.
So 30 seconds rest in between. We're going to a neutral grip pull-up. All the way down, that's gonna be the most important thing here. And then a 1 second squeeze to the top. It's gonna be hard to do 12 reps here. As we come down in reps, we're gonna throw on a little bit of weight here. So 12 reps, just gonna be body weight.
Woo, yeah, little push-pull split, huh? That's the gym douche voice without the filter.
Set of 10 here. I just weighed myself. I only weigh 213. I fluctuate. If I don't stay on top of my nutrition, which again with the move and everything, I have not been, I'll drop 5 pounds quick. It's because I don't eat enough. I just go hours and hours. I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten in 8 hours. So I started packing meals. It's gonna be the only way I keep my weight up.
What you know about that, Mitch? Hundos for 10. Took him for a ride. Saddle up, pony. Come on, everyone, jump on. We're going for a ride.
Second set on the pull-ups, like I said, we're gonna put a little bit of weight around the waist. Still wanna keep it under control with that squeeze at the top. We got 10 reps. So I'm gonna see if we can't go 15 extra pounds for 10 reps. Trying to keep it under a minute now. First set was 30 seconds. Definitely not gonna be able to keep up with that pace. So 30 seconds to a minute, we'll say. When you stretch, when you do the chest stretch in the gym, grab onto something, bring that chest out. You don't wanna come here. Really rotate that, get that shoulder, get that pec, get the tricep just in case. Oh, hey, someone's watching over there. Oh, look at the tricep. Look at, okay. For 8, there we go. So we hit 220, obviously with dumbbells, so a little bit heavier than it would be 220 with a barbell. For 8, I'm 213 plus 25 for 8 on the pull-up, so looking about 248. Next up, decline. So we did that incline chest. Now doing a little decline titty work here, and then
Titty work?
some titty work. Yeah.
Titty work.
Say it, say it.
What, Titty City?
That's it! I was waiting for that.
Looking at the motherfucking mayor of Titty City right here, son.
LOLs, lifting, LOLs, good times. Supersetting this with lat pull down and some shrugs. Just walking out of here with a sick upper body pump today. First set. Biggest thing I like to do here, I actually scoot my butt away from the pad a little bit. Little shoulder pain on that one. Gotta do some more mobility work. All right, 12 reps. And on this one, I'm gonna go behind the back. I know there's so many people out there, no, Steve, not behind the back. Yes, behind the back. I didn't show you guys the pre-workout. I didn't know if I could show you guys the name, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. I got one of our pre-workouts called Alien Elixir. I can't say with 100% certainty when we hit the market it's gonna be called that. I'm voting for it because I think it was amazing flavor. I don't know what kind of flavor comes to mind when you say Alien Elixir, but it's bomb. And it's definitely got me in the mood right now. The mood for what? That pump. 10 reps, we're gonna move the hands a little bit closer and really focus on that scoop. Yeah, buddy.
Gotta buckle up for that one.
Had to buckle up, man. Buckle up for safety, you know? You don't want to be in an accident in there. I used to always say last set, best set. In my videos lately, the last two with the Buttery Bros, we used to just say shirts are dumb. Shirts are dumb. I'm gonna put that on a wall in the next gym. Shirts are dumb. Just be a whole gym of meatheads working out with no shirts on. Shirts are dumb, man. Let's go ask these guys. I'm just gonna go walk over there with my shirt off, just ask if shirts are dumb. Hey Hayden, finish the sentence. Shirts are
optional.
Close. Shirts are
Mandatory in the gym.
oh.
Wow.
Shirts are
Optional.
dumb. Shirts are dumb. That's a buttery bro special. But no, here in fitness culture, if you guys do come in, do as I say, not as I do. Wear a t-shirt. Okay. I just wanted to take you guys to Titty City for a minute. All right, final superset here. Cable crossover. So on this, instead of being up here, I'm actually gonna bend over. Be right down there, keeping more of a bend in the arms. Pretend I'm hugging a tree. Right into the next superset. Since the shirts came off, the pump's been better though. The thing I like about supersetting chest and back, get a lot of work in a pretty short time. So it's almost like a little mini cardio. We're now about to jump to the main cardio though. It's gonna be spicy. Kettlebell jumps and shuttles. I've probably gotten asked about these shoes more than any others. And you can see Jake's got them as well because they're great shoes because they're just very light but wide on the bottom. So it's kind of nice to, it's just a good all around everything shoe. You can lift in them, you can do a little bit of conditioning in them. I wouldn't do a ton of change of directions, but pretty good just all around. All right, so hey, on this, we're just gonna be doing some kettlebell jumps, working on explosive, get up in the air, and then your legs are gonna be exhausted, and you got a shuttle run after that. So
Don't judge how we run.
it's, yeah.
You run with
A lot of
baby deer legs.
Exactly. If you can run after doing this, then you can run when you're fresh. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Kettlebell, grab 2 kettlebells, same weight. We're gonna be squat jumps, touch the ground. 1, 2, we got 15, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 14, 15. Oh my gosh, second round, way worse. Feel like you're in concrete. Oh, it's a deep, deep burn. It's time to go eat. Well, once I get hungry again. All I know is that food feels like coming up right now. Conditioning sucks, but you gotta do it.
That was a damn good workout. So we're back up here in the office now. Drinking one of these. They're awesome, by the way. 0 calories. I'm all about macro-friendly things. I think that's probably the easiest way to get lean. It's just having your go-to stuff that's low calories. And then also, obviously, Whoop. Been a big proponent of Whoop. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now how many calories we burned in that spicy ass conditioning segment. So my day strain right now is a 10. My HRV has been low. So basically, every day when you wake up, you answer a bunch of questions. So I'm just gonna go over these questions with you guys right now so you can see how Whoop does it. So I'm gonna do some screen recording. Here we go. Have any alcoholic drinks? No, I didn't. Wear blue light blocking glasses before bed? No, I didn't. Have any caffeine? Yes. How many servings? Yesterday I had our Alien Elixir pre-workout. My last serving was about 4. I was moving. I needed caffeine, okay? So it was definitely a caffeine day. Viewed a screen device while in bed? I'm gonna say yes. I talked to Morgan right before I go to sleep. Screen device, TV, iPad, phone. So it was about 20 minutes we talked for. Felt control of your life. This question here, I'm gonna say no. So, felt in control of your life? No, I didn't. Just because with the move, supplements, brand X that Morgan and I are launching, got some cool things hopefully happening with men's health. Don't know if Biggest Loser is happening again, We want to build a new gym here in town. We just everything. I want to build a house, YouTube. Anyhow, enough about that. But no, I did not feel control of my life. Did you hydrate sufficiently? Somewhat. How many 8-ounce glasses of water did I have? Probably 12 when I should have drank 24. Eat and eat food close to bedtime. Yeah, I do that at night, especially when Morgan's not around. I eat food. So yeah, about 9 p.m. I think was the last time I ate. Take a melatonin supplement. Melatonin makes me dream weird. A lot of people, it's great for them. It makes me have the craziest, most vivid dreams. Did I read any non-screen device while in bed? Hate to say this, but I didn't. We used to. Morgan and I used to read. We need to get back to that. Engage in any sexual activity. Morgan's watching this. No, I definitely did not. Share your bed. Hobbs tried to get in my bed. I think it's because we were in a new place. He tried to get in my bed last night like 10 times. His first night in the new rental, didn't love it. So, but no, I did not let him in the bed. Sleep in the same bed as usual. Yes, but not the same house. Listen to white noise app. Yep, I listened to one called Calm. Experience any stress? Yes. Spend time stretching. I did after my workout. So yes. When did you stop? About 1:30. Okay, and then it spits me out, and then I can make a note of anything, and it kind of spits me out. So today, I have a recovery score of, I have a decent recovery score. I have a recovery score of 79. That's not bad at all. So it's kind of, based on that recovery score, it tells you basically how hard. It says you're at a balanced level of strain today, going for 16.8. Again, their strain is all built into their algorithm. I'm at a 10. Going for a 16.8 will promote fitness gains, but may diminish your body's ability to recover fully overnight. So I'm gonna be shooting for like around 15 tonight. So I'm gonna go do some cardio tonight. Tonight I think I'm gonna go for a run, because our next video will be all about this new goal that I have with COVID. I need some goals, I need some things. Since I can't travel with COVID, I need something to kind of direct my life towards, especially with the missus gone. Something to take my mind off of everything I can't control. I have a problem. I like planning. I like being in control. I like visualizing my life. And right now, I'm all over the place. Got so many things. I feel like I'm juggling 15 things and I'm just barely keeping them all up. So that will be up shortly. That video will be up next week, I should say. And it'll be fun. I'm also gonna go to Boise. I'm gonna vlog that as well. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. If you guys wanna check out Whoop, click the link on the description. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up.
Two. 1 pound.
Ooh, can you guess what we're going to be doing today? So you guys have been hounding me about a chest movement video. Chest workout you guys wanted, but I thought, there's tons of those motherfuckers around. So today instead what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking some of the top 5 chest movements you probably aren't using, but should be, to help build you from the upper tit to the lower nipple. First one we're looking at is cable chest flies. You can be thinking, Lex, I do cable chest flies all the time. But do you do them like this? So we're gonna be using a narrow cable stack, but this works on any cable system. But instead of going from the top or the middle, we're gonna be going from the bottom. You're gonna be doing this with an underhand grip. And we're gonna be looking at a little bit of a different movement here. You're gonna be thinking, oh, I've done this one before, Lex, I've done it before. Yes, you might have done, but have you been doing it right? Because this is a bit of a staggered movement. The idea is to not come up in one smooth motion, but to do more of a 2-part one, which goes against everything we normally say, I know, but it's still under a controlled mechanism. So what we're gonna be looking to do is come from the sides, up to the middle in the belly button, and then come straight up to shoulder level, keeping that underhand grip throughout. The reason we're gonna do this is because it's gonna bring in that chest all the way to the contraction point in the center, and then you're going to squeeze, and then as you lift up, what that's going to do is help activate the upper part of the chest, plus it's going to make you maintain shoulder control, because here what we're able to do is we're able to really lock those scapula in place, keep the shoulders in place and keep them down, rather than when we're doing cables like this and people tend to roll over and do this old school Rich Piana kind of RIP. So underhand grip, we're gonna walk out so that now we've got weight on the cables. Feet hip width apart, soft knees, glutes engaged, ribs down. Anything you do, try and keep those ribs down. That's gonna stop you overextending and arching. Now we're gonna engage our scapula. From here, we're gonna come into the center, squeeze, and then lift straight up, squeezing the chest, back down and out. So you can see, even though it is a two-part movement, it's smooth and it's quite a natural motion. So what you should be feeling, chest squeeze, and again, and you should feel that squeeze and that concentration move up the chest as you come all the way up to that collarbone height, shoulder height. Ooh. This is a really good one as well. If you've got shoulder impingements, shoulder pains, elbow pains, it's going to remove all those problems. It's going to give you a really nice controlled movement that's going to make you have to work hard to keep that rib cage down, shoulders in place, but still going to give you all of that chest contraction. And contraction, control, mind to muscle, all equals growth. Everyone's favorite dumbbell chest press movement. We're going to be doing a 15 rep movement through 5 rep breakdowns. So it's going to be 5, 5, 5, continuous movement. And this is with dumbbells on the bench. Everyone thinks flat bench press, that does your chest one way, incline does it another. Put the bench one up from flat. For here, 1, click. Just that. This is still basically a flat bench press, but with this ever so slight elevation here, what it's going to allow you to do is set those shoulders a little bit more easily and take some of the stress off the shoulders themselves. Also remember, throughout all of these movements, we are not overstretching at any point. When you feel those big deep stretches on chest, everyone's like, get the deep stretch, work the muscle. All those deep stretches that you're feeling, that's the tendons, that's the connective points of the muscle to the bone. You don't want to be stretching and fucking that area up. So think more about contractions and control, so no overstretching. This movement is going to be a 3-part chest movement. We're going to be using 20 kilos here, so it's not a heavy movement, but as you get better, that weight will probably go up a little. We're going to start with an underhand press. We're then going to move into a hammer grip press, then back to a standard chest press. The reason I love this exercise is because it's hitting so many different angles, but it's also forcing you to keep shoulder control throughout and body control. So we're looking to drive through the heels, we're going to squeeze at the glutes, and we're going to keep that scapula engaged and shoulders back. What you don't want is that overextension at the top where you let the shoulders pop. So first movement, we're going to kick them back safely into position. So from here, I'm going to plant my feet, making sure they're even, squeeze my glutes, shoulders are back, underhand grip. I'm going to drive up, elbows kind of tight on this one, keeping that dumbbell head nice and close to the body, and driving up through the chest, extending through to the elbows, but not locking out, making sure the shoulders don't pop. 5 reps this way. Switch hammer grip. I'm going to tilt the dumbbell heads down towards the chest. I'm going to keep them here throughout. 5 reps, keeping those elbows nice and tight, not letting the shoulders pop, not letting the elbows roll out. 5 of those. 4, 5, get to the top, keeping the shoulders down, roll out, and from here, the inner dumbbell head tilts in, and then we press as we would a bench press. So we're not going to flare the elbows massively wide, we're going to come down just below the shoulders, stop here. So what I'm talking about, no overstretching, none of this, we stop here. As low as you can go with the bar, keeping the dumbbell heads tilted in, and then we drive, heels, glutes, bang. And we're looking for that symmetrical press from side to side. Bring the dumbbells to over the chest, not over the face, not over the ribs, over the chest. Up to the top, squeeze with the chest, and don't lock out the elbows. 5 reps, 3, 4, 5, control them down, sit up, whoo. 15 reps, 5, 5, 5, is 1 set. Smash 5 of those bad boys and tell me you don't feel awesome. Floor presses are exactly what they sound. You're going to be doing a chest press from the floor. The great thing about this is it has a start-stop position with your elbows and upper arm touching the floor. You're going to explode through the standard portion of a chest press. You're going to control that, squeeze at the top, but then you're going to fight that negative and do a really controlled return. You're going to be paying attention to the way your arms touch the floor, and by that I mean, do they touch at the same time, or is there one touching before the other? If they do not touch at the same time, naturally, it means you've probably got an impingement. It's something you need to work on, and this is a great exercise for starting to work on that. Because what it's going to do is help you focus on returning both arms at the same speed at the same time. If you've had an impingement for a long time, that incorrect way of returning, with one being quicker or staggered compared to the other, that's going to feel normal, so this is going to feel a bit weird. But you really need to address those situations as soon as you notice them. Set up on your floor press. Got to be a bit careful here because you are going to be moving a little bit more weight to get it into position. So one for me, I like to get them up onto my thighs. And then what I'm going to do is lie back and roll them out. Lie back and roll out. From here, you can see now I'm completely relaxed, able to talk to you for quite some time, and I'm controlling the dumbbells. Again, I want to tilt those heads in. Now I want to plant my feet, make sure that I'm doing as I would on a normal bench press, driving through the heels, squeezing the glutes. From here, I'm going to press up, control and squeeze, bang, boom, hold, don't touch at the top. This is a rest point. We want to keep them separate. That goes for everything on chest. Now, the return. I'm going to fight this. 1, 2, 3, making sure both touch at the same time. Perfect, and then explode back up. Again, we're looking for 8 to 12 rep range on these. If you want to go a little bit heavier, you can go for that 6 to 10. Boom. But what we're focusing on, explode out, control down, and balance. Both arms touching at the same time. Boosh. This is going to help fix imbalances, plus grow that chest, plus improve the explosive part of your bench press. Boom. Woo. Next up, we're going to be taking a little look at that upper chest focus. It's going to be an incline press. Lex, I do incline presses all the time. I know, but I got a little bit of a transition for you here, which if you've got bad shoulders or shoulders are grinding, maybe you've just beasted a lot of incline, but you want to do it anyway, but you want a variation, I've got one for you. And it's going to be a neutral style hammer grip press, but there's a few tweaks you need to do to get this one right. Incline of the bench. Most people will put it to around about there. Now, this is completely fine, but for me, somebody who's notoriously got shoulders that tend to scream under doing a lot of weight or perpetually being beat down, I tend to find that putting it one above where you normally have it is okay if, when you sit down, you tabletop your chest. And by that I mean, you try and make your chest the flat part of a bench. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna have the lower back arch, just like you would on a bench press. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and plant your feet. So rather than being sat up like this, which is obviously going to bring the shoulders in more, we're tabletop in the chest, arching the lower back, engaging the core, squeezing the glutes and driving through the heels. Complicated enough? It'll feel perfect when you get it right. So set up for this, you're going to kick up off the knees. We're going to do that dumbbell tilt again. So I'm going to bring that head that's closest to my chest down towards the chest. From this, I'm going to look to extend up, but due to the position of my body, I'm going to find it really hard to fully extend the arms, which we don't want all the time anyway, but this is going to feel a little stunted in comparison. So kick it up. Like I said, tabletop the chest, shoulders back, glutes squeeze, lower back arched, driving through the heels. Angle of the dumbbells. I'm going to drive up and stop here. What you're going to want to try and feel to do is to extend even higher, but this then starts to pop the shoulders forward and you lose that control. So what we're going to do, we're going to come up to a comfortable standard neutral position, which is about here, so you can see how bent the arms are, and then back down controlled. Don't let it touch the chest. It can just maybe glance it, and then we're going to stop and control back up to the top. So what we're not doing is bouncing. We're going to stop and start. Drive up, squeezing the chest at the top, squeeze and focusing on fighting that negative and keeping those shoulders in check. Again, whatever weight you choose is going to dictate your rep range, so you can go light on this, but you can also go heavy, and what you'll find, other than the pump, is that it completely de-stresses the shoulders and gives you a really nice inner and upper chest focus. Boom, boom. So you've had 4 movements there that have covered your volume, power, impingement, and a bit of strength building as well. So now I thought it'd be nice to finish with a bodyweight exercise, so something that you can maybe do anywhere where you're able to do something called a dip.
No, Lex, I know how to do a dip.
Do you, or are you being a dipshit? Because there's a good little trick here that I don't see many people doing in the gym. And if you do it, congratulations. But there's a couple of other tricks as well on top of the little trick that'll help you get this to be the perfect exercise. Beginning with the start position. If you want to hit triceps on this, what you're going to need to do is stay very, very upright. But we want chest, so we're going to want to lean forward. But we don't want that lean forward to start bringing the load onto the shoulders. How do we counterbalance this? Easy. Up to the top. What we're going to do, we're going to lean forward and then we're going to bring our feet forward. So rather than the feet being back here, where most people do it, we're going to bring them underneath ourselves and put our feet under our chest. Now we're creating a linear position from feet to chest where that weight's going to be loaded, but we're also able to keep those shoulders back because the body weight isn't tilting forward through the shoulders anymore. Trust me, give it a go. If there's any twisting, rotating or moving like that, again, you're going to be looking at some side being impinged or not being held correctly. The setup one more time. Up, shoulders engaged, tilt forward, bring the feet forward. Elbows allowed to flare ever so slightly as you come down, but we're not coming out to the sides. Come down, look at where I stop. Here, not here, here. You can see my chest activating. And as you drive up, boom, squeeze at the top, chest, 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 not rounding the shoulders. Again, we should be able to rep nice and clean with these. Boom, control the negative. Squeeze on the positive. You're going to get an awesome chest pump. If you're feeling it in your shoulders, you're either going too deep or not keeping them in play by maintaining that scapular position. So focus, have a play around, and don't be looking for like 30 reps on this. Too many people look at dips and do, oh, I'm going to do 30 reps. No, no, no. Try and keep it so that you're doing that 8 to 12 or high volume 10 to 16. Try and make yourself fail within those ranges. Slow it down, control the negative, explode through the positive. Once you get to a point where you definitely are easily able to do 20 reps like that, then you can simply add a little bit of weight using a weight belt or putting a dumbbell between your feet. So there you have it. They are some of my favorite movements for chest that you might or might not have been using. And either way, even if you were using them, hopefully I've given you a couple of little hints, tips and tricks to be able to make them feel even better. If you'd like to see some more videos like this, let me know on what subject matter, which body parts you want to see, what are the ones that you want to see the most. Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell and select to be notified for all uploads, because the YouTube will no longer do it for you. It'll only show you the ones where monkeys throw poo at a zebra. And I don't think we're doing any of those, are we, Jay?
No, not today.
Not quite yet.
Maybe next week, yeah?
Not quite yet. But what we did do is we did an epic Game of Thrones throne build video here at Barbell using only gym equipment. Link for that is in the description if you haven't seen it already. Thanks for watching. I've been Lex, and we'll see you in the next video. Boom, baby.
Lately I've been doing shit different, cooking like a chef, I've been all up in the kitchen. Had to make a move, had to make a little distance. A lot of people tripping, they could never see the vision. Fuck that, tell them bounce.